We may start. Anneli, please.
Okay, greetings everybody. I would like to warmly welcome you to the first year anniversary of Secco. And I would like to make a special welcome to District Governor Donna Barrett and President of Secco, Keith Evans. The agenda for today includes a presentation of Secco, year in review by our very own President Fabi, a presentation by Rotarian Olusan Husan on empowerment program, and to conclude, we'll be having Laura conducting a quiz. Before we begin, I would like us to take a moment to acknowledge the traditional land on which we are currently meeting from. I am joining you from Edmonton, located in Treaty 6 territory. That has been the traditional territory and homelands of the Nahuel, Cree, Dene, Anishinaabe, Tsawatu, Nakota, Nakota Sioux, Titicaca, Blackfoot, Métis people for centuries. Housekeeping. If you have not already done so, may you please set your Zoom as if it's already done, seen. You can do this by clicking your name to participate. And second, to allow for a smooth event, we ask that you please keep your microphones muted. This event is scheduled for 1 hour. However, we will also remain online afterwards if anyone is interested in joining in an informal chat thereafter. If you have any questions, please enter them in the chat. We will try to answer them at the informal chat. We will respond to any missed questions via email. Last but not least, we will be hearing from our partner of the Nigeria to discuss the empowerment program. We would like to ask all of you to consider financially supporting this extraordinary cause as we partner with our Rotarian brothers and sisters across the globe. You can do by scanning the QR code on the screen with your smartphone or send an e-transfer if you are in Canada. So to set the spirit and tone of this auspicious occasion, next we will have a Rotary video that seals us together.
Of the things we think, say, or do.
Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendship? Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Baba! In the beginning of creation, there was no you, but together.
Thank you, Anele, for kicking off our event, and also from my side, very warm welcome. I think we set the tone very well, and we will continue with a little bit of music. And I have the pleasure to introduce you to Anele, the one who just started our event. And I would like to announce him as a violinist, because we are very happy to have him as a dear member of Secco, but also that he agreed to play for us 2 pieces. But a few introductory words from my side. Anele is an inactive violinist with experience as a concert violinist in Africa, Europe, and the Americas. He was the leader of the South African National Youth Orchestra, MIGA Orchestra, and Berman University Orchestra, as well as international artist in residence at the Cleveland Foundation. At age 18, he did his first solo debut with the Cape Philharmonic Orchestra. Anele studied the violin with the South African violin pedagogue, Professor Jack de Wet, and the sublime violinist Christian Jasku. He held a performance diploma from Trinity College, London, and a music degree from Berman University. Currently, he works for a nonprofit and studies law. I'm really happy to have him today and in our club. And with that, I hand over to you, Anele. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. So the first piece was a tango called Al Choclo. And the second piece I'll be playing is also a tango called La Campasita.
I actually have to clap in real time here. Thank you so much, Anneli, for playing for us. That was amazing. As Laura mentioned earlier, we're super fortunate to have such an accomplished violinist with us. So I think I speak for a lot of people here that we could listen to you probably for hours. And maybe a future prize should be just a private one-on-one session with Anneli. I now have the pleasure of welcoming Keith Evans to say a few words. Believe it or not, I've known Keith for well over 30 years in various capacities. I've known him as he's traveled around the world, starting in Asia as well as to Europe and in Canada. Amongst other things, Keith currently practices as a lawyer. He's living in England, like I mentioned, and he is currently the president of Rotary E-Club of Canada 1, which is our parent club. And if the last name hasn't given it away yet, he's also my dad. So welcome, Keith, and I invite you to the floor.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you to Secco for the invitation to speak at this anniversary fundraiser. And as president of the parent organization RECO, I want to welcome all of our members, all of Secco's members, and all of the guests and attendees and friends that are here tonight. Special thank you to District Governor Donna for joining in on the event, and of course to our own member, past District Governor Jim, also online, and of course extremely past District Governors Ellie, also a member of our club, and Judy, a member of our club, and to Ross Tyson from Edmonton Northeast. So it is a very august Rotarian audience tonight. Of course, we're here to celebrate the first birthday of Secco, so happy birthday to Secco. RECO is delighted to have been the platform by which this group of young professionals was able, for the most part, for most of them, to come back to Rotary after a number of years, as most of the Secco members, as people may know, are former exchange students with Rotary of one sort or another from their countries to Canada. Secco has been the avenue by which these 10 professionals from around the world have become virtual friends, which in and of itself is laudable. But more importantly, while just a year old, it's already managed to fund and complete its first project with Project Amigo, and actually had 30% of its membership attend a work week in Mexico with Project Amigo, which I think is fantastic to have been able to do that. As well, of course, they're using this event as a means for fundraising for a second project to be completed in their first year of operation, which I think is truly great work. So, of course, those of you who have not already done so, if you are so inclined, we would welcome any donation that you might be able to give, as Anneli has said, in furtherance of this project in Nigeria. For those of you who've got the access to Interact system in Canada, we would encourage you to use that so that we can avoid PayPal charges and get more money into the project fund. But if you're outside of Canada, PayPal is the way to go, and we'd rather have a PayPal deduction from your donation than not have a donation at all. So I hope you enjoy the presentation. It's a fantastic group. We're delighted to be able to share it with them this evening, and best of luck for the rest of the program.
Thanks so much, Dad. I'd also like to welcome District Governor Donna Barrett as well. Not to put you on the hot spot, I wanted to see if there's any time, if you'd like to share any words as well.
I would, thank you. First of all, thank you for inviting me. I don't know if you remember, but last year, I think I first connected with your group as part of the celebration for the E-Club of Canada 1 anniversary. And I was delighted just to get to know a few of you at that time. I know you were just starting, and I am so happy to be invited back to learn how this year has gone for you. You can see by the number of Rotarians of more senior sort of experience and years probably, how important your club is to Rotary. You are, in a sense, a hope for the future. We all want to be here to support you in ways that make sense to you. And so I'm so happy to be able to spend this hour with you and to learn about what you're doing, because I think part of my role as district governor and our role as other Rotarians is to spread good news. And so I'm going to ask you to do that. You know, be bold in sharing the good things you're doing with others, because that's a gift you're going to give to others. And all of us will, and particularly for me in my role, I'm going to be wanting to share your stories with others to learn how other clubs could sponsor groups like yourself to help Rotary grow into the future. So thanks so much for inviting me and giving me an opportunity to share this time with you.
Thank you so much, District Governor Donna. It's a huge pleasure to have, an honor to have you here with us. And for now, well, my name is Fabiana. I'm president of Secco. And on behalf of all our group, I would like to welcome you all. Thank you for being here. And I would like to just give a very quick words on an overview about us for those who are new here. So we were founded just over a year ago on February 23rd, 2021. And we are a satellite e-club, which parent and sponsor club to whom we own everything is Recco, whose president is just talked to us. And we own everything to them again. So we still have only 10 members. We meet twice a month, every first and third Saturday. And as a board, well, I'm president, Nina Saloranta is our secretary, and Catarina Braes is our treasurer. We have, as I said, 10 members, and we are based in 5 different continents. And I'll tell you everyone's name and country according to this picture's order, okay? So the first one is Jubril, he's from Nigeria. Then we have Katarina from Germany, Andrew from Canada, Nina from Finland, Anneli from South Africa, but he's living in Canada, Amy from Canada, but who's living in Australia, Charlotte from Finland, myself from Brazil, Elisa also from Brazil, and Laura from Germany. So as you can imagine, our main challenge is to find a good timing to meet because of all the different time zones. So regarding what brought us together, besides, of course, friendship, our deep love and experience with Rotary programs, because most of us have some connection with some of the programs from Rotary. And then of course, our enthusiasm for the Rotary International as an international organization. And in this sense, our willingness to do good and to form a professional network. I would like to quote a saying from one of our members, Katarina, that says that Rotary is all about internationality and communication across borders. And that's actually what we have been feeling and living in this past year with our club. In this past year, we, of course, we were trying to get to know each other better. So our meetings, at least once a month, was to have breakout rooms with 2 or 3 members chatting about ourselves and our countries. And besides this, we tried a lot and put a lot of effort trying to just get it structured, learn how a club runs, learn about Rotary. And well, that pretty much took almost all of our year. But we also were able to focus on projects and donations. And our first project was a dear one to us. There was Project Amigo, located in Colima, Mexico. Project Amigo is an educational project that helps kids complete their education, because most of them or their families, they sometimes never went to school. So now the project has already 30 years, and they have 5 study centers, plus many other ways to help all these kids with their education. So with our charter event a year ago, and with some other very caring donations, we were able to raise about 1,200 Canadian dollars. And then led by Ellie, our RECO member and godmother, who I'll talk more about in a minute, we applied also for a district grant, and we got another $1,200. So we were able to transfer 2,400 Canadian dollars to Project Amigo in order to buy tables, chairs, computers, and other materials for the study centers. And also, thanks to some very dear sponsors, members from RECO, who I would like to name here because they're very important to us. There were Sharon Blaker, Tammy Wall, Ellie and Ramiro, Kit and Dieter Brand, and Judy and Ron Brown. And 3 of our members were able to attend volunteer weeks in Mexico. And this was just an amazing experience for us. First of all, because we were able to meet some of us in person, because we only knew each other online. And also because we had just an amazing experience. We really were able to connect not only with Mexico and its culture, also to connect with the project and all the kids and people involved, but also with all the group of Canadians that were part of them that helped us somehow get back to our roots in Canada, because the 3 of us who went there was me, Katarina, and Elisa. We were all exchange students in Canada a few years ago. And so we were also able to connect connect strongly to Rotary and to feel this amazing international organization, because everyone there was a Rotarian. So to show you all our experience, we would like to share with you a small video we put together with our trip. And thank you for that. Lisa put this video together. Thank you. And, you know, besides this amazing experience, we were able to do our first meeting with 2 members in the same room, plus Ellie, who I said is a RECO member and our godmother. And if it wasn't for all her effort, putting us together, helping us get organized, being present in all our first meeting, helping us with the most various doubts, and I'm getting emotional, and helping us with the district grant and having the idea to get sponsors for some of us to go to Mexico, we wouldn't be here today. So in the name of Secco, we'd like to pay a tribute to Ellie today. Thank you, Ellie.
Wow.
I don't know. All the time I get emotional, sorry.
Thank you.
So, but we also have a next project in which we're working at already, and we mentioned it very briefly. So as a group, we decided which area of focus we would like to focus. And we chose to focus on economic and community development. So some of us went to look after some projects that were organized already in collaboration with Rotary clubs. And we chose the project called Empowerment Program in collaboration with the Rotary E-Club of Greater Nigeria, which provides tools and equipment to widows, orphans, and youth who do have the knowledge or the professional education to do their professions, but they do not have the money to get the tools and equipments to do so. So, and I'm not going to say much because we're going to hear this from them in a few moments. But our goal is to have and to raise 3,000 American dollars to transfer to them and to this project. And fortunately, we almost have half of this money already because of all the advertising and the, for this event, which we were very happy and thankful. Thank you very much. But we hope to get all this money soon as well. So I know I'm being repetitive, but you can donate with PayPal, and to help you, you can go to this, you can put your phone just there for this, to this QR code and access the page, or you can just access the link in our website that I'll just give you in a moment. Or if you're in Canada, you can e-transfer to our Rotary eClub Canada1@gmail.com email. So just to finish my words, thank you again, everyone, for being here. If you know anyone who has a profile for this club, please call them. It would be awesome to have more members. And you can connect to us through our website. There we have our calendar with all about our meetings. We are also on Instagram and Facebook, and in these pages you can access some profiles. We talk a little bit about ourselves, about our club, and that's it. And if you have any doubts, you can also email us. Thank you very much. And now I'll pass the word to our member, Jubril, who will introduce you to the Nigerian project.
Thank you very much, Fabi. The Secco chair, the district governor, RECO president, fellow Rotarian, permits me to introduce to you Rotarian Oluwaseun Hassan. He's a past president of Rotary E-Club of Greater Nigeria. He began his Rotary journey after attending the Rotary Youth Leadership Award in 2004. He's also a past Rotractor. He's a multiple Polaris Fellow, Polaris Society member, and Rotary Foundation sustaining member. Distinguished Rotarian and guest, permits me to introduce to you Rotarian Oluwaseun Hassan. Rotarian Oluwaseun Hassan, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, PDR Jubril. As with tradition from Nigeria, I would like to quickly do a quick protocol and to say the chair, Secco, I also want to recognize the president of Rotary A Club of Canada 1, district governors, past district governors, Rotarians. I also want to recognize my own charter president, Rotarian Kazim, with whom we've been working closely with. I also want to recognize Laura and Andrew for the amazing work we've been doing together in making sure that this project becomes a reality. So thank you so much. It's our pleasure to be here today. And as introduced to you, yeah, my name is Rotarian Oluwaseun. I'm a past president of Rotary of Greater Nigeria. So our club was, if you can move to the next slide, I would appreciate that, please. So our club, we are relatively a young club as well. We were chartered in 2016 and in District 9125 Nigeria. We have members, 30 members at the moment, spread across different part of the continent. We have members in the US, we have members in the UK, where I am currently based myself. We have members in Nigeria, we have members in Australia as well. So as the chair of Secco has said, the project is empowerment, and why are we doing this is to make sure that we are able to reach out to people in our communities, because of the poverty level of where we are at the moment. So, and the area of focus is economic and community development, which is one of the 7 avenues of service for Rotary, and this will be taking place in Nigeria, and it's going to be a joint project, just as you know. The next slide, please. So, like as previously mentioned, the project is, we're looking to provide equipment to individuals who have been trained, but for one or two reasons, and most of the time, because of the poverty level around the world, they've been unable to buy this equipment themselves. We're also looking at widows. We're looking at students who have learned 1 or 2 vocations and they have not been able to kickstart their career due to financial difficulties. So we're looking into the area of tailoring, barbing, computing, and photography equipment. And as you can see in your screen, the most important reason why we're doing this is because it helps to bridge the gap between having food to eat and not having food at all, because it's from the parts where we come from, and generally around the world as well, things are a bit difficult at this point in time. So the poverty level is really getting wider. The gap between those that have food to eat and those that don't have food to eat is getting wider. And when we thought this will be an opportunity to help bridge that gap, and help provide a means of livelihood to these beneficiaries. So as said, the beneficiary will sign an undertaking to make sure that they will use this equipment, whatever we've been able to raise and give to them, they will use it and use it to better themselves and their family. Yeah, next slide, please, if you don't mind. Thank you. So those are the contacts. Like I said, we've been working with Laura and Andrew for the past few months, and those are the contacts on our side. That's our president and our chartered president. Yeah, next slide, please. Basically, we're just showing you what it entails for this project, because the chair mentioned that we're looking to raise 3,000 USD on, and these are the budget analysis of what we intend to do with those money. We want to buy sewing machines. We want to buy, for people who are into tailoring, camera flash. For barbing, we want to get clipper, and because of the electricity situation from this part of the world, we need a powering generator for these people to be able to use this equipment. And for the computing, we need to buy a computer, we need to buy a printer, and so on and so forth. So those are the budgets, as you can see on your screen. And next slide, please. And just one sec, please. It says, of course, the equipment will be handed to the beneficiary. And most importantly, it's not just handing the equipment to the beneficiary. We also do a proper follow-up, make sure these equipment are being used for what they are intended to be used for, make sure that it is actually providing that opportunity that we intend for this participant, for this beneficiary to get. So, and we encourage them, for this, if we are able to provide you one sewing machine, we expect that in the next 1 or 2 years, you should be able to at least buy one yourself after making profit and so on and so forth. Yeah, so next slide, please. And like every project, accountability is key on our side. So we will make sure that within a very short space of time, we give you a very comprehensive, thorough account of how the money has been spent up to the last penny, and so that we can continue this relationship that we're about to build, making a difference in our community and around the world. Next slide, please. And this is one of our past empowerment projects. This one we empowered 7 widows. We provided 5 grinding machine. Grinding machine from this part of the world is and again, not trying to, because the electricity situation is not that stable. So we have something called grounding machine, where if you want to prepare food, you can take your pepper, they will grind it for you for a fee, and so on and so forth. So that is what the grounding machine is for. And we also empower 2 women with sewing machine, and we follow up on these individuals. They are thankful for what Rotary has done for them. And some of them are coming back and say, you've made a difference in our life. And so this was one of the projects. And if you also look at that picture, you will see that we also provided wheelchair, which is not part of the ENCO. We also provided 5 wheelchairs for people who have mobility issue. Next slide, please. So this is just a picture of that empowerment project. And next slide, please. And these are also all of our other projects. I would like to also point out that we have a very solid working relationship with Rotary E-Club of One, District 5450, and we've done a lot of projects with them. The bowl, this bowl you're seeing was a project we did with them. We also did a computer project with them, whereby we donated 50 computer sets to 2 schools in Nigeria, and you will see the picture that we also provided photocopy machines and so on and so forth. One of our project was last year, I think. We provided school uniforms to some schools in parts of Nigeria. We provided school sandals, we provided school bags, we also provided exercise books and basically writing materials. We've also done another project with Rotary E-Club One, which is the ball that you're seeing on your screen. We also have a sister club here in Nigeria in our district, Rotary E-Club of One. We recently did a project with them where we provide school benches, which you will see at the bottom of that screen. And at the peak of COVID, we also provided, if I'm not mistaken, it's an automatic sanitizer or temperature measure machine. I'm not too sure. So these are all our other projects that we've done with Rotary Club of One. This was a school for disabled kids in part of Nigeria, where we renovated their toilets, we renovated their water machine, and I think, and recently we did a project for the school as well. We went back there, we did their dining room, we provided, we done some renovation with the club, with the the school for the disabled. So that is our presentation for today. We hope that, like I said, this will be the beginning of a very long-lasting relationship with Secco. And like the chair mentioned, if our club is mostly 50% of our members are past Rotaractors, and if we also know members who fit into your club, we will also refer them to you. So thank you so much for the opportunity, and we hope that you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you. Bye.
Anneli, you're muted.
Rotarian Orasan, thank you so much for that remarkable presentation, which is so much appreciated. And please, to your club, please keep up the good, solid work, and we wish you all of the very best. And Secco will be by your side always. And it is amazing to see people committed to such good work, and your devotion to the club is evident in itself and the extraordinary work. Thank you once again. And this leads us to the next event, and which is the quiz. I would like now to invite the one and only service project co-chair of Secco, Laura, to take us through the international quiz. Laura, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Anneli, for the kind words. And also from my side, again, thank you to the dear members of the Greater E-Club, of the E-Club of Greater Nigeria. It has been a pleasure to work with you in the past, and I also hope to explore this collaboration in the future. But yeah, as I said, we're also really happy for everyone who's joining us today to raise the funds to support this project. This is extremely important to us. But we promise in our invitation that there's also something for you to win. And this is why we're now going to conduct the international quiz. So we're going to test your knowledge about our home countries. This is Finland, Brazil, Germany, Canada, South Africa, and Nigeria. And we will do this quiz on Kahoot. So maybe you're familiar with the platform. You can maybe take a mobile device, a phone, or you just open another site on your browser, and you can enter kahoot.it, or you scan the QR code that is right now shared by Elisa. And then you enter the game PIN, and then you choose a nickname that you can remember and will identify later on. Because the winner of the quiz will win a 10-month book subscription, which means that you will get 10 books from like one each from each of our members, from a national author, one of our favorite books. So it's really worth trying, and I wish you good luck. Please now try to open the Kahoot webpage and try to enter the PIN. And Elisa, I think you can now stop sharing your screen, and I will start sharing my screen. So I can see the first people have already entered. That's great. So it's working. Maybe wait for a couple of more people to join. You don't want to miss the chance to get this 10-month book subscription. Can you also hear the very entertaining sound of Kahoot? Not as good as the music that we had at the beginning, but for the atmosphere. Okay, so I can see more people joining. That's great. Maybe wait for a couple of more seconds. Sharon now also joining. We see Andy again. So that 17, someone dropped out. I hope that the Secco members won't join. Okay, it seems to be around 18 participants. Is there anyone trying?
Yes, I see David trying. I think Yes.
Mom is also having trouble.
Who is having troubles?
Yuri.
Does anyone need more time?
Okay, otherwise I would suggest we start now. Maybe wait for this 20th person to return. Maybe I can see in the chat. Judy says she's having trouble. Okay, we have 20 now. I think we start. So here we go. Get ready, and we're going to test your knowledge. Welcome to the Rotary E-Satellite Club of Canada 1 Global Professionals, the anniversary edition. Starting with the first question. When did the Portuguese conquerors arrive in Brazil? Was it in 1493? Was it in 1500, 1522, or 1530? Please choose on your mobile device the color with the number that you think is the correct answer. You have 15 more seconds to choose. So let's see how many people got it correct. Only 4 people knew the correct answer, that it was in 1500 that the Portuguese conquerors arrived in Brazil. So let's see the next question. Question number 2. How many official languages are spoken in South Africa? Is it 3, 7, 11, or 19? You have 10 more seconds to answer. So decide quickly. And it's 11, and quite some people got this answer correct. So we see on the scoreboard, Maximilian being on the first one, but that was only 2 out of 10 questions. So let's see about the next one. When was the universal right to vote and stand for election introduced in Finland? Was it in 1906, in 1917, 1926, or 1946? Again, time is running, 10 more seconds to go. Decide quickly, 4 more seconds. It was in 1906, and I can see that 3 people chose the correct answer. How does it look like on the scoreboard? Cray is now in 2nd place. Let's see about the next one then. In which Canadian province was the Caesar cocktail invented? Was it in Nova Scotia, British Columbia, Alberta, or Ontario? What are your guesses? It looks delicious, no? The cocktail. 5 more seconds for you to choose your answer. So it was in fact invented in Alberta. Let's see if this changes anything on the scoreboard. Yes, a little bit. So Cray now being the first one. Next question is true or false. Nigeria was previously called the Royal Niger Company Territories. Is this true or false? What do you think? So now only 2 options. A couple of more seconds. And it's actually true. That has been the previous name of what's today called Nigeria. So Cray has a streak with 4 correct answers in a row. Congratulations. But we still have some questions to go. So in Germany, it is deemed bad luck to prematurely wish a person a happy birthday, to not have a pair of Birkenstocks in summertime, to put bread upside down on the table, or to mix different beers together. What do you think? What is deemed bad luck? I'm sure many of you have seen those Birkenstock shoes. And it's the first answer. It's really bad luck to prematurely wish someone happy birthday, so don't do this to a German, or they'll be pretty upset about it. So now we have Paula on the first place, and we're halfway through. Coming to question number 7. What world famous pizza type came from Chatham, Ontario? Was it pizza Hawaii, pizza Neapolitana, pizza meat lovers, or pizza donair? Let's see who knows this. 5 more seconds. And it's actually pizza Hawaii. Who would have guessed? I certainly would not have. So let's see on the scoreboard. Paula has the highest answer streak of 4. Congratulations. But there are 5 more questions. And here's the next one. What is the name of the island that Nelson Mandela was imprisoned at? Was it Robben Island, Brenton Island, Seal Island, or Rikers Island? What do you think? And the correct answer is Robben Island, and 11 people got that one right. So now Frey surpassed Paula. There's going to be a battle, I believe, but we have a few more questions. So Berlin, which statement is true? Is it the richest city in Germany? Has it more bridges than Venice? Is it 20 times bigger than Paris? Or does it have the busiest airport in Germany? 5 more seconds. Hurry up, people. It actually has more bridges than Venice. You may not believe it, but it's true. And a few more changes on the scoreboard. Let's see, question number 10. With a population of 5.5 million people, how many saunas are there in Finland? Is it 20,000, 200,000, 2 million, or 20 million? What do you think? Finland is super famous for its saunas, but how many are there actually? 3 more seconds. It is 2 million. Can you believe? I think it's a lot for 5.5 million. It's like 2 people can share one, basically. Does it change anything here? A little bit. We have now in JBB. Welcome to the scoreboard. And 2 more questions to go. So Brazilian cachaça is made of manioc, rice, sugarcane, or white grape. What do you think? And it's sugarcane. And I think this is the question with the most correct answers. 14 people got that one right. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. Cray still being the first one. And this brings us to the last question. So get ready. What is the name of the purpose-built capital of Nigeria that replaced the colonial capital Lagos in 1991? Is it Kaduna, Abuja, Kano, or Benin City? Choose wisely. This is the last question. And the correct answer is Abuja. So let's have a look at the final scoreboard and the winner of our game. So on 3rd rank, we have JBB. Congratulations. 2nd one is Paula. And the winner of today's quiz and the winner of the book subscription is Free. Congratulations to all of you. Do you want to disclose who you are?
Cree would be me.
Congratulations. Very well done.
Way to
Helps
go,
me
Cree.
maybe one of the most widely traveled of the members of the club, I guess. And I did the tour in Berlin where the tour guide said Berlin has more bridges than Venice. And I remember that.
So thank you all so much for joining us in our quiz. Ross and Brenda, please leave us a contact message or anything so we can get in touch with you. So you will get 10 books from our club members. Congratulations on that one. We will send it to you via post. You will get those 10 books. And yeah, with that, at the end of the quiz, again, many thanks for joining us. And I hand over to our MC, Anile.
Thank you so much for the quiz, Laura. And this leads us to the end of our event. And on behalf of Secco, I would like to thank everybody most sincerely for taking the time to join us on this event, and also to taking the time to consider making contributions towards the empowerment program, and to Reco for always being by our side and supporting us and giving us the platform to pursue our aspirations as young professionals from around the world. Next, I would like to invite you to an informal hangout and chat for about 15 minutes after this ends. Once again, thank you very much for being here today. Your presence was much appreciated.
Thank you, everyone. So just to emphasize, we're here for a few more minutes if you want to chat, or if you don't, that's okay. You can just leave. You won't be offended or anything.
We'd love to stay, but we have to leave. My computer is out of battery and I have guests here. So nice to see you all.
Ciao.
You know who's here, Fabi?
See you later.
Sue is here with us.
Hi, Sue.
Well, she's in the kitchen right now, I think. But
Oh,
you guys did a great job. Wow, well done.
thank you.
See you
And
all.
thank you for everything.
Okay, bye.
Thank you thank you for the invitation, and good luck for the future.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Bress. That's Katarina's grandfather, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wow. That's Rod.
Great job,
Congratulations,
everybody.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Congratulations.
Hi, Rod. Thank you. I know you. Ross, this is my father. Dad, he wants to adopt me.
Yeah, the adoption papers are in the mail, Fabi.
Thank you, Dennis, for joining us.
I had Ross, by the way, I placed a bet that they'd probably have to learn the ukulele when they were in the Project Amigo work week. And I saw one of the pictures that was probably the case. So.
Oh, yeah.
A question, who was JBB?
Oh, that was actually your son, Opa. That was Papa. They did pretty great, huh?
Yeah.
The fastest climber, it said. So it was.
That was good. The great meeting. Congratulations. I was talking away and I realized I was on mute.
Yeah.
Oh, I see
Great to
plenty
see you
over
anyway,
there.
Judy. So lovely to see you.
Nice to see you. Nice to see everybody.
Nice to see you. See my mom and dad, my mom as well there.
Oh, I can't. I didn't see
she
you.
is
Oh,
behind.
there she is in the background. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to see you too.
Great.
Well,
Thank
I'm
you
going
for
to say
being here.
adios. Talk to you
Thank you.
soon. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 I also want to say thank you to my roommates and friends from Germany and abroad who joined. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys. The German crowd is always very supportive.
Elise wants to say hi to Grampy too.
Hi, Grampy.
Hi, sweetie.
Oh, and Bryn too.
Ja.
Hi, Bryn.
Macht's gut. Tschüss.
Yeah. Cute.
Ross,
Katarina. Sorry.
sorry. No,
Go
you
ahead.
go ahead, Tammy.
No, I was just going to ask Kata if that was her mom, Jan, that we saw on the screen.
Oh no, Jan is my father and Birgit is my mother.
Oh, Jan. Okay. I just saw the name. I didn't see a face. Okay. Nice.
Yeah. So my mom and dad and my grandma and my grandpa were joining, and both my dad and my granddad are also Rotarians. So
that's great.
runs in
Awesome.
the family, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great to have. We also had Carola Kupfer from the same club as Katarina's dad joining us.
Oh, nice.
He's the youth exchange chair in District 1880. That's like here in Eastern Germany and Bavaria.
That's awesome.
And you all saw Ross playing the, what was that called? Instead of guitar.
Ukulele.
Ukulele, yes. And so maybe in another meeting that we have, maybe you can play Project Amigo song for us, eh?
Yeah.
Ross needs no encouragement to break out the ukulele. So
Yeah.
it's, you know, if you give him encouragement, you may be in trouble.
Yeah.
But that was great.
Yeah. Oh, I love the video of the trip to Project Amigo. You will have to share it to me. It's just great.
With Elisa's having trouble with sharing the video.
Oh, now I can share it with everybody who wants it. And Ellie asked us to post on Facebook of Project Amigo, so I'll send it to her. It's very nice.
Is it on YouTube, Alyssa?
No, she told me to put on YouTube and then send it to you.
Yeah, so because I'll put the link in the bulletin too if you send it to me. Great. Nice to see so many people from Nigeria as well.
Absolutely, and
Awesome.
it's a fantastic project. I mean, it's a kind of project that doesn't cost a lot of money, but when it's rolled out the right way, can have an incredible impact on the communities where you do those kinds of things. You see them a lot through various places in Asia and Africa. It's a fantastic kind of concept. So it was very interesting to see the detail of what you're looking at doing.
Yeah.
Sure.
I have to disappear as well. So thanks everyone. Nice to see many new faces.
To our
Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining.
Our pleasure.
A pleasure.
Bye.
I will disappear as well. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. Have a great day there. You're the earliest ones with the time, the earliest time. You still have the whole Saturday beside you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Group stay actually. I was okay.
Okay, guys, thanks for having me. I'll say good night or good afternoon or good morning or wherever you are. Take care.
Thank you. Good night. And congrats again, Keith.
We will reach out to you.
Awesome.
Yeah, you probably have my address, but I'll send it to you. Okay. Take care.
Got the inside scoop.
All right. Andrew has my address, so you can get it from him. See you later, guys.
Bye. See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. I think we can end this meeting unless if you have
Can I
any
just
doubts.
make a sum up now, Fabi, just between us?
Yes, sure.
No, now
Bye. Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much, Hans, for joining us again.
Good to see you, Hansi.
I'll just remove.
I was so confused. I didn't get it that Keith won. I'm sorry. Then I sent a message to Ross and Brenda.
I saw Cree and I realized that's his initials and I was like, oh, I bet that's my dad. I was gonna type it in the WhatsApp group, but yeah.
Oh, great, guys. We only ran 4 minutes late.
Awesome. Well,
Congrats,
clap of
everyone.
hands for us because it's Saturday. Everybody's here working a lot. So congratulations.
I think we had 48
Jubril, very
people.
nice job, Jubril. We're like putting the people from Nigeria there. It's very, very nice. I hope we can get some donations and to help this project. So very good. Thank you.
Yeah, they've been encouraged to donate.
Very
Thank
good,
you.
very good.
I'll send my donation as well. I was supposed to send it before, but I didn't have the time. So, and let's see, because I talked to the record board just before our meeting, and we already had $21, but I think it was Canadian dollars, but still that's a lot, right?
21,000, right? 2,100. Yeah.
I always say this. 2,100, guys. Sorry. I'm sorry. Did I say it wrong during the presentation? Probably.
No.
No, the presentation was correct.
Yeah.
Good.
Guys, and the thing with Donna Barrett, like we didn't put her on our schedule.
I'm
so-
sorry. It was my fault.
We just fixed it like right away. No, it worked perfect. You know, it was very good, very good. We should have gave her some time to talk. Actually, it was perfect. So yeah.
And then because when we invited her, and then Ellie told me, just tell her that if she wants to say some words on behalf of the district, that would be nice. And she was like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. And I forgot about it. Sorry about it. I forgot it had to be in the agenda, you know? Well, thank God everything worked out.
It worked really nice. It was really smooth. No one else noticed anything. So that was a good job. Thanks, Andrew, for saving the situation.
Yeah, thank you.
I really want to say thank you. I have missed the last 2 planning sessions. So it was really, really nice to see the outcome. And I felt a bit like looking the product from outside. So it looked really, really nice and really, it was entertaining. And I think someone said in a chat that it was such a nice way to spend this 1 hour. So I really thought so too. So it looked really, really nice. Good job.
Thank you, Nina.
Yeah, I
It's good to
agree.
have-
There's just a really good mix. So hopefully everybody else thought the same as well, but I thought it went really well. So congrats, everybody.
Yeah, congrats. You're dressing very nicely as well, Andrew.
Yeah, occasionally.
I think, well, I don't know for you guys, and Nina, I would like to hear you. For me, it was always spent like very fast. It was very fast for me, at least. I don't know if you had the same feeling.
But it went all so smoothly, even with all the giving the word to this person and to that person. So I'm very impressed with Andrew and Laura, and of course, Anello. We have to tell him that he did a great job, and yeah, just very happy.
I think it might have felt fast just because we know what we were trying to do, but I don't think you'd want to do it any slower because then it feels like it drags. So I think the pacing felt fine, I think.
Yeah,
I think so too. At least from just when you don't have anything else to do at the same time, you're just focused on the event. I think it went really smooth and it was really entertaining and easy to watch. No awkward moments.
Laura, if you can send us the picture you took. So I wanna, please.
Yeah, no, I will.
Thank you, Jubril.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, but everyone, please.
Sorry.
I just wanted to say to please update your in the list that we now have to send it to UK and not to Canada in the book.
So now maybe is Germany going to be the fastest to get there?
I guess so. I mean, I have my book already, so I can be the first one. I can basically put it to the mail next week.
Which languages does your father speak, Andrew?
Sorry, you say that again? I got a lot over.
Languages does he speak? Like, which languages can he read? Books.
From what I know, I think primarily English. Like I don't think he reads in any other languages, but if you want to, by all means, like you test him.
No, just to know, just as a curiosity. That's okay. That's good. Charlotte, you want to say something? Thank you.
Yeah, I want also to thank the whole group and taking over my part. I have been having a rough spring and just you were amazing and helping me, and I felt kind of bad, but this was kind of a spot I had to give to someone because it has been really rough. So I really appreciate your work for this, truly. So thank you. You are awesome.
Thank you. You stay strong there and we help each other.
Yeah.
All good.
Your
All
friend,
right.
yeah, also to leave now because we got burgers and they're gonna get cold.
Okay. You enjoy your friends there over as well, Laura. Thank you for participating with everything that is going on, exams and everything. And Kata with COVID. You look beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. I really made an effort. It made me feel better because, you know, I dressed again instead of just being in sweats like for the last 5 days. So it's better.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you, guys. Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
See you soon.
Andrew, by the way, just a quick question. Is it any of your interest, and if you're available, to go to the district conference? We can try to talk in between us and like raise the money among us, you know, because it's not very cheap to go there. And I think
Where's the district conference?
May 26, May 27, Edmonton at the, what is that whole Fantasyland Hotel?
Oh, it's at West Edmonton Mall. Hold on one
Just
second.
think about it. And because I know most clubs raise money between the whole club usually and send someone to the conferences, you know, and we can do that as well. I know that Anneli is doing that, but if you feel like it, I think it could be
It's
nice.
during the work week though, right?
I think it's Friday and Saturday or Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. Hi, Bryn.
It's
Yeah, I'll have to take a look at it.
Yeah.
As far as like the fundraising registration, like I'm sure it's not going to be that crazy, so I'm not too worried about that. It's just the time end of things for us is always the challenge with the kids and work and then everything else.
I know, but just you can take a look at the dates later, and if you feel like it, just talk to us and we can arrange it.
Totally.
Would be also pretty cool if we had the second meeting of Secco members, right? Because Anna is going.
Yeah,
that's true.
I think so. We moved and I was unboxing some stuff. I actually think I found Anneli's Paul Harris pin. So I haven't given it to him yet, and I should probably do that.
Great to go. Well, I haven't got mine yet as well.
Yeah, but I should do that. I should totally give it to him because I mean, it's just collecting dust in a box right over there.
Yeah, in person.
Yeah. And as a side note, I had to push it because last week, 2 weeks ago, I can't remember now, Steph tested positive for COVID, and I've had like a head cold for the past week, but I was going to meet with Marilyn for the last 2 weeks and I've had to keep bumping it. So hopefully this coming Friday on the 25th, we're going to meet up for our coffee, but I guess we'll see.
Oh, that's awesome. Marilyn is amazing, really.
So lovely. And she's just, her heart is really in Rotary. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It will be good. Yeah.
I'll let you
Okay.
know how it goes.
Yeah. Yes, keep us posted, please.
Yeah.
Kata, if you can stay just for 2 minutes, I want to tell you about the meeting I attended.
Oh yeah.
For I don't know if you saw on WhatsApp. I attended Kelly's club meeting, and it was so funny because, well, we were in 18 people besides Ellie and Ramiro when we were in Mexico, and they were all from Alberta and different clubs. And honestly, I wasn't paying attention in which club for us, like everyone. I don't know, like they were whatever. They were from clubs from Edmonton or Edmonton area. So, but then Kelly was one of the people that we most connected with, and she's president of her club. That is the Northeast Club of Edmonton. And she was like, oh, I'm going to do the presentation on Project Amigo this week. Do you want to join? I was like, yeah, sure. So I joined, and it was so funny because I think most of our group was from her club, or at least people just showed up. So I started seeing most of people from our trip in the meeting. It was so awesome. And their presentation was amazing. And they had like about, I don't know, 10 or 12 people in the group. So Ross got his, I don't remember the name of the instrument. And they played Project Amigo's song for the whole club meeting. Live. Yeah, that was so nice. And I know for Nina and Andrew it's so strange and very far, but it was, I don't know, an experience that really connected us, so it was very intense.
Yeah, and it's funny because like the 16 other people at the volunteer week were, of course, like all of them were at least 30, most of them 40 years older than us. But it was so nice because even though it was only 7 days, we got so connected to like almost all of them. And it was so emotional to say goodbye. Fabi cried a lot. But it was really great because we were like the entire days we spent together going like to the projects and going just to see the surroundings in Colima. And in the evenings, like it was already mentioned, Ross got out his ukulele and was basically like a bonfire atmosphere, and everybody was singing and drinking, and it was really, really cute. Yeah, it was a great time.
One of the last meetings that we had, I think the topic, I was driving around, I had to pick up some stuff, but I think the topic of like the height difference between Fabi and Kata came up from the pictures. Fabi, how tall are you? I don't know if this got covered, but I want to know.
I'm not even that tall.
I'm 160 centimeters. I don't know feet. I don't speak feet.
Yeah, let me Google. 160.
So for me, it was the same because I don't know Elisa. And when with the pictures with Ellie was so short beside her. It was like, Elisa, how tall are you? Or is Ellie really, really short?
Ellie is really, really short. That's just the yeah.
160 is 5'3". That's okay. Thank you. I was like, is Kata really tall?
Really not.
Kata is what, 170?
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
170. Yeah, she's 10 centimeters taller than I am.
Yeah. So that's
like 3 inches more or something.
It's like 5'6". Pardon?
Probably.
Yeah, 3 inches more.
Yeah,
sounds right.
5'6".
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. I do feel nice now. Yeah, you do feel better now. Yeah. Yeah. I had the same doubts. I did the same question to Elisa. It was funny.
Yeah. But Fabi, I still have some of the sunburn on my arms. You won't believe it, but yeah.
Yeah, I was, how do I say this? The skin is peeling off or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little bit this week, but Kata got more sunburned than I did.
Yeah, because I'm really white. Yes.
We didn't have that much difference, but yeah, you are more, a little bit more.
Yeah. But yeah.
We haven't had sun in a while, like hot sun like that. Seeing the pictures in the video on the beach, and I was like, oh, we want to go to the beach so badly.
Yeah. It was amazing because just imagine I was coming from a very, very dreary and gray German winter with like -5 degrees, and suddenly it was 25, 30 degrees. It was so immediate.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was great. And palm trees and sand.
Yeah. Yeah,
I was the coldest one still. Like for me, it was heavy winter. So everyone, when we would go at night, it would get really chilly because it would get like 14, 16 degrees. And for me, that's like winter time. So I would wear all my
layers.
all my layers on. Every night I would put one layer on more because I would be always cold in the last night. And all the Canadians and this German girl, they would be wearing like this light jacket and they would be okay. And I was like with lots of layers and still feeling cold, you know? It was funny.
Yeah, that one picture is really, really a good example for that. Do you still have it somewhere?
Yeah, I'll send it to you guys.
Wearing a parka.
Well,
Yeah,
I had
basically.
all my layers on.
Yeah, and everybody was just in a t-shirt and Fabi was like, yeah, basically getting her parka on.
We're finally getting to the positive temperatures now. It's been about 5 months since we've had like warmer temperatures. So it's 5 degrees today. Next, like this coming week might get up to 10, but I bet you there's going to be people wearing like t-shirts and shorts because I think we're in spring. One last dump of snow coming tomorrow, but I think we're in spring.
Yeah, by the way, I learned this one thing from the Canadians who came there. You have this sort of thing that you plug in the cars so that your fuel won't freeze or something.
No, it's too well, I get kind of technical, but you plug in a car so that when you go to start your engine, the oil in the engine pan won't get too thick. So then like a lot of times you can't start your car if you don't plug it in when it's 40 below. So people will plug it in so that the oil stays warm and then you can start your car.
Yeah, that's crazy because that was for me a very real indicator that Canadian winters are so much more than German ones, because I never heard of that before. Never.
People that come from other provinces that come bring their cars to Alberta don't have those plugins installed, and then they have problems because they have to go and figure out how to either get one installed or they have to figure out how to start the car, like park it in a heated garage or something.
Oh, I see. So if you were in BC or something in the winter, you
especially BC because it's actually really warm in BC.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, BC gets like, well, at least like Vancouver area, they get like 1 week of really cold weather in the year or so.
That's not actually that cold. They get a lot of rain and sometimes snow.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, the picture I just sent you the picture, my leggings, they were thermal, okay? They were fleece leggings. I had about 5 jackets on, or like 5 coat or what, sweaters or whatever.
Yeah, it looks like you're just, like it's not 15 degrees out, that's for sure.
How did you survive the year in Canada? I'm just questioning now.
Pardon?
We were always like
how did you
inside.
survive?
We were always like inside. Like I tell you people that sometimes I feel colder in Brazil or when I lived in Portugal than when I was in Canada, because everywhere it is heated, or if you leave the house, you have like many layers on. And at some point you just get used to it, right? Because the weather is nice because like it's gradual. Here, when sometimes like it's 30 degrees and then out of a sudden it drops to 12, you know, you can't really adapt to your body. So, yeah.
Look at that difference in a day. Like when it's fall, so like September, it'll be like highs of 30 to 35. And then like by the evening time, it's like 10 to 15 degrees. And then overnight it'll be like 5 to 10. Like we just get weird, crazy.
Yes.